Good evening, dear friends. My name is Rohit Lala, and welcome back to my lecture series. Today, we will discuss about PERT. As in continuation to our previous video, we would be solving one sum of PERT. So, basically, the question is in front of you. Different activities starting from A to G has been given. Their predecessors have been given. Their optimistic time, most likely time, and pessimistic time has been given in front of you. They have also added that we have to draw a network and identify critical path. And after that, we have been given in question that we have to find out what is the probability that our project will be completed within 34 days. So to solve the sum, first of all, we will find the mean time of all the activities. So for finding the mean time, there is a small formula, that is A plus 4m plus B divided by 6. So for first activity, I will try to find out the mean time and then we will see. So for first activity, that is for A is 1, M is 4 and B is 7. So first of all, 4 into 4, that is 16, plus 8 plus 7 plus 1. So that is 24, and we would be dividing 24 by 6. So it gives me the answer, that is 4. Same way I would be finding for each and every activity. So I am finding mean time for each and every activity by applying this formula. Now after finding the mean time, I would also find out the variance. So the formula for variance is B minus A upon 6 the whole square. So again we would be finding it for one, that is activity, that is for A. So for activity A, the value of B is 7 and A is 1. So 7 minus 1, that is 6 divided by 6. That would be again 6 divided by 6, that would be 1, and 1 square is 1. So for first activity it is 1. Similarly, I have found out for all the activities. Second step for PERT is for drawing a network and writing the mean time that we have done. After that, we have to find out the critical path. So for this, or in this sum, the critical path is 33. Also remember, the critical path is always mu for our Z test. After that, the step 3 is to find out standard deviation. Always remember, standard deviation is the under root of variance, but we have to take the under root of critical path or activities on critical path. So in this case, A, D, C, F and G, these all are critical path or activities on critical path, and I have found under root of it. After that, we have to do Z score, that is Z test, that is x minus mu upon standard deviation. So again our mu is 33, our x is 34 and standard deviation is 2.546. So again we have to implement or imply the formula, that is x minus mu upon standard deviation. So I have derived this value, that is 0.3927. After deriving the value, I have to see the Z table or normal curve, and we need to find out the value of 0.39. So we would be seeing 0.3 and we would be seeing the value of 9, that would be 0.1517. So the same value is I had written here, that is 0.1517, and then I have drawn the normal curve, that is bell shaped curve. See, 0.1517, every time this value is this area. but I need to find out the whole area, because they have asked that what is the probability the project would be completed before 34 days. So this much area is between 33 and 34 days, but I also want this area. So this area is basically 0.5. So I would add it and I would write it, that is 0.6517. So we can say that the probability for completion of the project is 65%, or precisely 65.17 percentage. So this was the basic sum of PERT. Thank you. Now we are seeing the next sum of PERT, which has some twist. The activities are given, that is from 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, and same way it has been given. Again, the three different time, that is optimistic time, most likely time, and pessimistic time. This all three time has been given. Now we have to find out. Again they have added what is the probability that the project will be completed within 30 days. So again we would be starting our solution. Same way we would be writing all the activities. We would be finding the mean time. So we would be finding the mean time for first activity by using this formula, that is a plus 4m plus b divided by 6. So first of all, 8 into 4 plus 10 into 6, 10 plus 6, that is I am directly adding, that is 16, and again 48 is divided by 6. So answer is 8. So as I have found out, similarly you can also tally with me all the answers. After finding the mean time, you have to find variance. So that is again on the formula based, that is b minus a upon 6 the whole square. We would be finding for first activity 10 minus 6. Again divide by 6 into so our answer is 0.444. Always remember, if continue answer is there, then after decimal you have to take 3 digits. Similarly, you have to find for variance for all the activities. After finding the variance and mean time, you have to draw the network, and this time the network is activity on arrow. So I would be showing you all the activities, that is from first activity the 3 activities are coming out, that is 2, 3 and 4. The same thing I have drawn, that is from first activity 3 different activity, that is 2, 3 and 4 has been originated. From second activity 5 and 6 is originated. From second activity 5 and 6 has been originated. From third activity, fifth activity has been originated. So from third activity, fifth activity, so basically fifth activity was there, you have to just give the joining. Similarly 4 has to join to 5. Now from fourth activity, eighth activity has originated. So from fourth activity, eighth activity has originated. Similarly, from fifth activity 7 and 8 both have originated. So from fifth activity 7 and 8, so you have to just give the network to both of them. After that, from 8th activity 7th activity has been originated. So from 8th you have to go to 7th activity. From 6th and 7th activity, new activity 9 has been originated. So from merging 6 and 7, your 9th activity has originated. Now you have to see all the possible path, and again as we are doing we have to find out critical path. So our critical path is 1 to 3, 3 to 5, 5 to 7, 7 to 9, and the total time for it is 25, and as I said it becomes mu for our z test. Same way we have to find the standard deviation. As we are finding standard deviation by underrooting the variance, but the activities which are on critical path, we have to just consider that activities. So I have found out the standard deviation. After finding the standard deviation, we would be moving to our next step, that is step 4. We would be finding the z score. So as I have written, that is x, that is given in question, that is 30 days, mu, that is our critical path, total critical path, that is 25 days, standard deviation we have found out, that is 2.62. We know the formula of z score, that is x minus mu upon standard deviation. By applying it we get 1.91. Seeing the value of 1.91, so 1.9 and again 1, so we are getting the value that is 0.4719. The same value I have written, that is 0.4719. Again I have drawn the bell shaped curve. So we have to find out that our project would be completed before 30 days. So as I have got the area of between 25 to 30, that is 0.4719, I would add it to 0.5 and I get 0.9719. So that is my answer. Probability for completing the project before 30 days is 0.9719. So hopefully part has been clear to you all. If anything or any doubt is there, you can contact me, or notes in PDF form are uploaded in comment section. So please download it, students. Thank you.